Excellencies, in India, we accord high importance to disaster risk reduction issues. It is a central public policy issue. We have significantly increased funding earmarked for disaster risk reduction. We have brought about landmark changes in our financing architecture to support the entire spectrum of disaster risk management needs, disaster risk mitigation, preparedness, response, recovery, and reconstruction. Our state and local governments have access to about $6 billion for disaster risk mitigation. Over the 5-year period of 2021 to 2025, this is in addition to resource of $23 billion meant for preparedness, response, and recovery. In just over a decade, we have been able to reduce the loss of lives from cyclones to less than 2%. We are now developing ambitious mitigation programs to reduce the risk of losses from all hazards: landslides, glacial lake outburst floods, earthquakes, forest fire, heat waves, and lightning. We are working assiduously to improve access to early warning systems. We are implementing common alerting protocol, which will integrate alert generating agencies with disaster managers and telecom service providers. This will ensure dissemination of geo-targeted alerts in regional languages to reach each one of 1.3 billion citizens of our country. We applaud the UN Secretary General's initiative on early warning for all by 2027. Our efforts will contribute to achieving the target set by this timely global initiative. Excellencies, under India's presidency, G20 members have agreed to establish a working group on disaster risk reduction. The 5 priorities identified by the G20 working group: early warning for all, resilient infrastructure, improved financing of DRR, disaster risk reduction, systems and capacities for response, and build back better, and finally, ecosystem-based approaches to DRR will provide added impetus to the achievement of Sendai targets globally. In addition, the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, presently co-led by India and the United States, is bringing about transformation in the way we plan, design, build, and maintain infrastructure systems in the 21st century. Infrastructure projects are long-term investments if informed by solid risk assessments and underpinned by good risk governance. These infrastructure investments can build long-term resilience. Excellencies, this morning we heard a moving account by a survivor of the recent tragic earthquake in Turkey. In this regard, and in the spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which sees the world as one large interconnected family, the Government of India extended immediate help to our brothers and sisters from Turkey and Syria by dispatching field hospitals and search and rescue teams, as well as medical relief material, a true testament to a human-centric global development approach. In closing, Excellencies, I will state that we stand ready to join efforts to reduce disaster risk at home as well as everywhere on the planet in the spirit of the Sustainable Development Goals: leave no one behind, leave no place behind, and leave no ecosystem behind. We stand ready to join the efforts to reduce disaster risk at home as well as everywhere on the planet in the spirit, I repeat, of the Sustainable Development Goal. Again, I repeat, no one behind, leave no place behind, and leave no ecosystem behind. Thank you.